talking. I'ma just start talking on here. Hey y'all. Mom, you have Facebook on your phone?
Yes, I do.
All right, see if we are live, because we are live. I was gonna say tipsy Thursday. This is not tipsy, but I don't perspective. Look, I get all my shows mixed up.
Yes, you are.
Thank you. All my shows are live on Facebook?
You came from Target?
Yes.
Oh, no, this is, no.
Oh no, that's a real live channel?
You know what?
I'm not live on Facebook? I think I'm live on Facebook.
Okay.
You want me to?
Oh, Facebook?
It should be on
For those that I am live for, hey y'all, Battle of Perspectives going on. I think I'm live on Instagram.
on Facebook.
I am. Oh, because you hear me.
Yeah, you're on my Instagram.
Y'all in the building? Because I'm in this building. And we here live for Battle of Perspectives. Hey! And I'm live on YouTube. I see that. Hey. Welcome. Oh, somebody got to mute it. I hear the feedback.
You just gotta catch up.
And we are live. Hey y'all. Welcome to Battle of Perspectives. Look, we are live for the first time at the Battle of Perspectives. Okay. Oh, if I scoot up too much, you're not gonna see me here at this angle. So let me try to figure this one out. Thank you for joining us. You guys could be anywhere in the world today, but you guys are here with me, and your girl is very appreciative of this time that we are spending here. Yes, because I'm trying to bring it to you, and I'm trying to bring it to you, y'all. All right. It's the time, y'all. All right. Again, welcome to Battle of Perspectives. Did y'all thought I was going to say sexist? No. Battle of Perspectives, because look, if I start to ask people around here, some will say that men kind of act like women sometimes, and women start to act like these men. So no, it's not Battle of Perspectives anymore. It's Battle of Perspectives, because we all have different perspectives, y'all. Am I right, y'all? Yeah, so we are here. Thank y'all. I got my lovely crowd in here, y'all. And y'all know it is October, because what? We wear pink in October, y'all. And what? I wear pink for my mama. Hey, mama. My mama's in the audience for the first time, y'all. Welcome. And she is a survivor. I'm a survivor. If y'all follow y'all girl, y'all know I tell that story often, okay? So, whoop.
Thank you.
Cute. No, okay. Hey, come on in. Bring it in. Hey. Well, today we have a great panel, y'all. What? Yes. We are bringing the panelists here, and I have a male panelist here. Yes, and I have a female panelist. Yes. And what we're going to do today is talk about everything. Life, love, family, and everything else in between. We're going to get on topic, off topic. If you guys have any comments in the chat, I like this live thing, y'all. If y'all have comments in the chat, y'all know what? This is giving me talk show vibes. How you doing? Talk show vibes. You giving me talk show vibes with my live audience in here? I like this. If you guys have any comments, type in the chat what y'all want to know, anything that's going on. If y'all want to chime in, tell y'all perspective, go ahead, because I'm going to be looking. If y'all see me coming up here, that's when I'm including y'all too. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Is everybody ready?
Yes.
All right, so we're going to bring up our panelists. Oh, hold on. Let me see. I like giving a little intro music. Sunshine. Let's see. What we got going over here?
It's your phone.
Yes, it is. How many y'all love it? What an extra two at the back.
Okay.
I don't know. Let me see. I like giving my panelists a little intro music. I'm gonna let you get it. I'm ready to introduce our first panelist, and we're going to go with the ladies. All right, are y'all ready? Yes, we are going to bring Miss Crystal to the panel. Bring it. Let's get our music in here. Yes. And next, we are going to bring our fella to the stage. We getting his music on, y'all, because let me tell y'all about when y'all see my pet, it's a whole vibe tonight, y'all. It's a whole vibe. Hey, bring it in. Look, the audience is coming through, y'all. All right, we are coming through.
Everybody.
Hey, y'all. Y'all ready, y'all? We're going to bring the fellas up, all right? And I'm bringing Mr. Matt to the stage. If you guys have been here, I have had to retire my other panelists because y'all was keeping it back. Shelly's still here, keeping it cute, y'all. She over there in the audience. But I be having to retire my girl, but she will always come back. But you know, Crystal, my girl Crystal was like, look, I don't mind coming up in here. And then y'all know Mr. Brooks. And I'm going to say y'all know him because y'all done seen his cousin and his brother on the panel. And then y'all went and searched all the pictures. Y'all know how y'all do. Y'all went and clicked on the ads and the ad, and then y'all found the other brother, and y'all was like, yo, he coming? And I was like, yo, Matt. And he was like, the Brooks seem to do it like that. And I was like, all right, that's what he said. I was like, yeah. So y'all, welcome. I appreciate y'all coming up in here. I have questions here that I'm going to start off with, but usually, if y'all know, I get through one, and then after that, it just go. I don't even get to the other ones because I get my audience perspectives in here. I get some questions. It could be anonymous. Usually, I have a hotline to text in, but y'all just, hand, whatever, bring it in. All right, so I'm just going to jump in and start with this because the reason, and I usually start off with a question, but the reason why I brought my girl Crystal in here is, let me tell y'all, Crystal know I'm going to tell this story, all right? Because we talk about dating, and we talk about how this is the thing. Everybody is always like, well, you chose that person, or you should choose better. Sometimes, y'all, you really just don't know who you about to go out with, because you want to be open. You want to be like, okay. So me and Crystal was out volunteering, doing our thing, and I walked in on this story, and I said, huh? I said, girl, can I tell this story? She said, I don't mind telling it myself. I said, bring it. Crystal, go ahead and start with this story, and I'm going to go ahead and sip, because this was some good stuff, and go ahead, Crystal.
Do you want the long version or the short version?
Ooh, what y'all want? Because y'all want the long version or the short version of this story?
Long version.
The audience wants the long version, y'all. Y'all know, but it is that good, because then let me tell you, when she was saying, she was like, wait, and it didn't stop there. I said, what? Because we've been here for a minute.
He got my number when I was super drunk. I was at a pool party. I don't remember this day, but he got my number, and I was like, okay. It was red flag because why are you asking me for my number when I'm just super drunk? And I don't remember. We didn't even have a conversation, and he confirmed that we didn't have a conversation. So I was like, okay. So he asked me out the first time. I said no, and he was trying to like. I'm in school, so I'm not about to. I'm a student. I think about school first and then dating everything. So thank you. So the second time I was like, why not? He asked me to go on a drive-thru movie. This is my first time. I never went to a drive-thru movie at all. So I was like, okay, this is sound cute and everything. So the day he came and everything, I'm on time. I'm punctual. If you tell me 8 o'clock, I'll be ready at 7:30. I'm that type of person. I don't do late stuff and everything. If I'm not late, you can't be late. He was 15 minutes late.
Wait, pause, because you skipping the part that was real interesting to me. Now, it's a drive-through movie on the first date. It's a drive-through, right? Crystal said, drive-through, we're going to be too close. I put on the turtleneck. Because she was like in the car next to, she was like turtleneck from her.
Yeah, it was turtleneck from here all the way down. I don't care.
Man, it's like, I can't wait for that to come in on this one.
You're not touching me. You're not touching me when I'm doing nothing. This is the first day. I don't know you. You don't know me. I don't know. Plus, I have morals.
Right.
And you're Nigerian. Oh, by the way, I am Nigerian, so let that be a factor too. He's Nigerian. I don't play that. Like, a lot of things happen in the community. You're not putting my name there.
Okay.
So, he was 15 minutes late, and being in mind, he's like 10, 15 minutes away from me. So it's like, how are you 15 minutes late, and you're not that far from me? So I'm like, okay, that's cool. He came. First thing I noticed is he played loud music in my neighborhood. And granted, it's not that it's like my neighborhood is good or bad. It's just like you putting attention on me. Right. I don't want that.
You put up to a date book.
Blasting music and everything. I go into his car. He didn't open the car because we're in like that type of street where like there's no parking type stuff. So I'm like, okay. I go inside the car. He's still blasting the music high. He didn't put it down or anything like that. I'm like, okay. So are we gonna be talking or are we gonna be listening to music? No, we're gonna be listening to music and talking at the same time. That's red flag probably number 4. I don't know where we're at right now. There's gonna be a lot of red flags. This is the start of the date. So I'm talking to him and everything, and being in mind, I'm asking all the questions. He's not asking me questions. I'm asking questions. Where do you work? How many siblings you have? Like all this stuff. Are you in school and everything? I'm asking all these questions, and I'm like, okay, I'm waiting for him to ask me this question. He still has not asked me this question. Yeah. And also, when I asked him about his job, he said he works 16 hours per hour. I said, okay. Are you in school? He said, yes, he's in the Masters. And I was like, okay. But then I asked him his age. He's 34. And I'm like, oh, so what have you been doing for all this time for me working 16 hours per hour? I'm making 25 and you're making 16. So I'm just like, I'm trying to see where the gap is. I'm not judging him, but I'm just trying to see where he's at in life. So be in mind, it's gonna come later when I say this, but just keep that.
It goes
Put a
somewhere,
pin on that
y'all. It goes
$60
somewhere.
and reason why. So I was like, okay. So like we went to the movie and everything. It was cool. I'm still asking all the questions, like everything, like what do you like to do? Are you an active person? Are you this, that, and that? And I'm literally like sitting there like, are you going to ask me questions? And it's to the point where like I have to ask him, so are you going to ask me a question? And he's like, oh yeah. And then he just asked me one question and that's it. It was probably like, oh, how many brothers do you have? I was like, okay, ask me more questions. I'm willing to answer more questions and stuff. So I was like, okay. And then it starts, this is where it gets more interesting. So there's a part where he said that he's an outgoing person. I asked him like, if you're an outgoing person. He's like, yes, but I'm more a homebody. I'm like, okay, so what do you do? Like, what do you do like on a day-to-day? He's like, I like hanging out with my friends. And I was like, was like, yeah, I like hanging out with my friends and everything. They always get asked me to go out and stuff. And like, I know for sure they tell me to go out because I'm the one that always bring in the girls. I was like, oh. so you bring in girls and stuff. And he's like, yeah, I'm very cocky and stuff. So I was like, okay. That's interesting. He knows he brings in the girls. So I was like, alright. And then we go into like where he was talking about his like we also I talked about like his future and stuff. He doesn't really have a future plan like that. He has like a way of saying like what's
No,
that?
you're good. You keep going. Don't mind us.
So like I asked him about his future and he's talking about like he's trying to get like when he gets his master's he's gonna ask his friends. I'm like, okay, you're gonna ask your friends to help you out or something like that? And I'm like, okay. It keeps going on and on with his friends. I'm like, at this point I think he's gay for his friends and I'm like, cause there's no point what's the reason for you to keep bringing up your friends and stuff? And then it keeps getting worse.
It gets worse. It's not working.
Okay.
Unless you want to go into studies.
No, it's fine. He's aesthetics. So that part about his friends, and then he told me one time, okay, I want to be real with you. I was like, all right, cool. What do you want to be real with me? He's like, I don't want to. I'm gonna be real with you about dating. I'm not gonna spend more than $25 per date.
Oh. I told y'all it gets. I wouldn't have brought it if it didn't get. It gets.
In my head, I was like, what do you mean? Like, I didn't ask him this because it's like, I was confused because I'm like, is that per date? It's like, is it in total? Like, is it like, am I allowed to get, is my limit like $25? Like, what's
that for both of us?
Like, is that for both of us? I don't know what it is, the $25. I was like, okay. But ironically, we did go to go get food and everything because I was like hungry and stuff. And literally, all the menu was literally less than $10. I was like, oh, okay. But that's not, it keeps getting worse. So,
Is this still the first date?
Yes.
this is the first date. Oh yeah, we're still in the first date. There's no second date. This is spoiler alert, there's no second date. So when we got there and everything, I saw that like it was cheap food and everything, but the cashier looked really blowing my mind. He was like, when we got there, the cashier was like, oh, you're back. I was like, oh.
That's it. She turned around. She was yes.
This is a man, but like not a girl or whatever. It's like, it's a man saying like, oh, you're back. Like, hey, what's up? He was like, hey, like dabbing him up and everything. I was like, oh, so you've been here before? He said, yeah, I've been here before with my friends and everything. I was like, your friends. So you come here to the drive-through movies with your friends. Okay. So we got our food and everything. We go back. I'm still asking all the questions. He's talking about all this stuff. He's still throwing out his whole life and everything. There was one part particularly where he was like, oh, yeah, there's a situation where I was in where like all my friends got scammed. And not scammed, actually sorry, that they scam people and that the fact that they got caught by the cops. I said, so you were part of that. So you're a scammer. He was like, yeah, like he didn't say that.
Oversharing.
He didn't tell me that, but I basically put it two and two together. I was like, oh, so you're a scammer. And that's like one thing I kind of see them because a lot of Nigerians are scammers, but that's in there. Listen, I'm not going to but it's just like the fact that you told me this, and I'm like, okay.
On the first day.
On the first day. And then there was some other stuff like where he was saying that he got high on his birthday. He was telling me different ages. I was like that he was 33, but he was 32, then he was 34. I was like, what is going on? Like,
Wait, let's get to when she was on the way home though, because that's the other point.
So we were basically finished with the movie and stuff. Like we didn't even watch the movie because I already watched it. It was there for like I already watched it with my friends. So like it was no. Thank God I watched it with my friend because that would have been the worst thing ever. So we were going home. He was driving me home. He's speeding. Oh, I forgot. at the beginning he was speeding. Like, I don't know why I thought he was speeding because we were late to the movie, and we were late to the movie, like 10 to 15 minutes late because he was not on time. I was, but he wasn't. So he was speeding, but I was like, this time when he's speeding to get me home, I was like, okay, why are you speeding? Why, like, there's no time limit. I don't get it. Like, I live by myself, so like, I live with my friend. I don't live with my family, so I don't know why he's speeding. Like, there was no curfew. So he's speeding, and then we're talking. He was like, "Oh, the only reason why I didn't ask no questions because I'm just trying to get to know you and stuff." I was like, "What does that mean?" Like, okay, but this was the perfect time for you to get to know me, and I'm like trying to focus, but he's speeding at the same time. So I'm like, I'm worried about my life and also worried about this question because it's like two and two is not. It's like my brain is all over the place. So we got into the freeway. And for some odd reason, he's speeding on the freeway and he missed the exit. And I'm like, okay.
Right, at that point, I'm like, I've been kidnapped.
At this point, I think I was being kidnapped. But he's speeding, I'm like, okay, why did you miss the exit? And then he tried to get back onto the freeway, but he missed that. I was like, how do you miss that? Like, there's no way. All you need to do is slow down and make it left. That's it. So we went back on the freeway, and we were on the right lane. For some odd reason, he went the other way. And I was like, why? And then he realized it and then went back. And I was like, I'm about to die. I'm about to die.
On the first day.
This is not the end. So we went to my apartment, and for some reason, like, I think the fact that he's speeding, I think he like went over a red light or passed a red light or whatever. Why did the cops stop us in front of my house? They stopped us. They were like, excuse me, do you know, like, you were speeding or you passed a red light? And he was like, oh no, I didn't know. I was like, you didn't know you were speeding. Of course you didn't know you were speeding. And then she was like, he was acting dumb, and then she asked, oh, like, she was like, okay, like, do you know the California law? I was like, oh, please, my house is right there. I can just walk. I can just walk home. I don't need this. I really don't need this. So after the cops just let us go, because they saw that, I feel like the girl gave me sympathy because at this point, she saw my face. Yeah, this is not my man.
Right, she was like,
I would never claim him. And when he dropped me off, and everything, I think he looked at me as if like he was gonna get a kiss. I was like, oh no, hug. And that was the end of the date. And then he tried to go on a second date. I was like, oh no, I'm busy. I have school. I didn't have nothing to do. And he was like, oh, you can go on another date. I had nothing to do. I was like, no, I'm busy. No, I'm good and everything. And then I think a few days later, I ignored him and stuff. And then I told everybody this story. They told me to block him. I'm not the blocking type of person. I just ghost you a little bit. It depends on the situation. For him, it was ghosting. And then when he kept on like texting me and stuff, talking about Chama baby. So my middle name is Chama. He knows my middle name. So he was like Chama baby. I was like, oh Lord, now I was bringing this in. Like, I need to end this. So I told him like, hey, honestly, this is not gonna work out. We could just be friends, whatever. Like, I in my soul, I can't do this. And then he literally was like, oh no, like we can do this. I'm like, at that point I said, no, I'm not talking to you. And then he did DM me again. I didn't open it.
block.
But yeah, that's it.
Well, so that was that, y'all, right? But then it stopped there, but it didn't stop there because we were at the table, and then our other girl friend was like, is his name something? She showed the picture. She was like, I hate that dude. I was like, you had an experience with him too. Again, we don't even know each other. This all we about this man. Okay? So,
Where did you meet him?
I was gonna say, any questions from the audience before we get into?
So where did I meet him? I met him at a pool party.
Oh yes, remember he was drunk.
I was drunk.
Right.
So at the pool party, honestly, that was my mistake. Cause when I go to Nigerian parties, I'm like, I know my tolerance because I need to focus. Cause you never know who's doing what. But this one, I was just because something I was going through something. I was like, let me just go like
She
go
was
crazy.
free.
I was just going crazy, and honestly, it was a red flag when he even came up to me and didn't say nothing, or didn't say like, hey, are you good or whatever. I don't remember him even talking to me. So I'm just like, yeah, it was bad.
Yes, first date. Look at and these are why people don't want to date. They're like, this is why I'm single now and I don't want anybody else before I get to Matt, because Matt done shook his head. Matt done. Remember? 32, 33, 34.
Between 32 and 34.
Right, so that's it, somewhere between 32 and 34.
So he told me 33 in text message, and then when we went on a date, he told me 34. It was only been 2 weeks when he told me that time, and then I was like, that don't make no sense. And then he said he had a birthday and he was 32, so I was like, okay, let me do the math right here.
Yeah.
He's 33. He was 32, but he turned 33 this year. He's turning 34 next year. I have to do my own math.
Didn't Nigerian men be like that?
I know. Unfortunately, I don't
They
know.
do.
Some of them.
But okay, so wait, go ahead, because D, you had a question.
I did, but I didn't.
This is keep safe space.
Unless you Nigerian,
No, he's not Nigerian. He's from North Carolina, South Carolina. Which one? What Carolina?
Come on now, you gotta get it right, kid.
I'm my bad. I don't know my Carolina.
North Carolina.
He's from North Carolina.
North Carolina.
First of all, hold on, pause before we get into this. Everybody, hold on. I got to talk to my audience right now. This is the man responsible for the glam, y'all.
Oh yeah.
The hair and the face beat. Okay.
You came up on my TikTok.
I did.
It was an ad.
Oh yeah. Okay. This was good.
It's our
Good to know our money getting around.
Yes, that's what that is.
Yeah.
That's it. We gonna talk. Ask your question, D.
Oh, no, that's good, y'all.
Go ahead.
Alright, the question I wanted to ask, I wanted to know,
Don't try to change it. Don't try to change it. Go ahead. Off the top.
Nah, I ain't trying to offend you either, but my thing is that the red flag was in the beginning of him asking for your number. How did he get to the point of getting to the second red flag, or at least these yellow flags? What do you define a red flag as? Because if the red flag was initially him asking for your number while you was drunk, what impression do you think you gave him by giving him your number and then turning around and going on a date?
See, that's good.
Okay, again, I was drunk, so like I wasn't in the right state of mind of like really thinking. At that point, it's like I was just like, oh wow, like, whatever, like I'm carefree. How I knew it was a red flag was literally the day of, because I was really thinking I'm the type of person that thinks about certain things or overthink or whatever. So I like break things down like, how did this dude even get my number in the first place? Because it's like, I don't give out my numbers like that. I don't like doing that, especially with crazy people these days, because
Well, what made you still go on the date?
Right. So I think he what he trying to say is like, when you found out that he got your number from being drunk and you still accepted the first date.
So, like, okay, the first time, like, when my brain process wasn't really, like, because, again, like, he bugged me the first time. He's like, oh, let's go on a date, and I was like, I was busy. And it was like, I'm the type of person, like, all right, fine, like, I'll just give in. Like, the first time, I'll probably be stubborn and everything, but the second time or third time, I'm like, all right, fine, I get it. I'll go on a date and see what's up. Like, he wasn't bad looking, he was actually, like, handsome. Like, I actually was going to, like, he looked handsome enough to go on a date. Because I'm not going to go on with a date with that's not my preference.
Yeah.
I would say, in the nicest way possible. But, like, he was handsome. I was like, all right, cool, let me see what's up. Because he's, like, trying to, like, get to know me. And it's like, right now, like, I'm not going to, like, I don't, like, what's it saying? Like, I'm not going to cut my blessings or anything like that. Because you never know, like.
She wanted to try it out.
Let's see what's up. Because I haven't been
When
on
she
a
was
date.
sober.
Yeah, I haven't been on a date in a very long time. So it's like, okay, let me see what's up.
See what's up.
You know?
And we been there.
Matt, yeah, you want me to start recording your phone? You started with Cause Matt's cute. Go ahead, yes, Matt, please go
Okay, I
ahead.
got a
Try.
question for you. Okay, so after all that, after y'all been pulled over by the police, after you found out he was a scammer, after the wrong turns, the drive-in movie, the $25 budget, all that, right? rather than ghost him, why didn't you just stand on business and tell him,
Yeah.
no, I'm good because X, Y, and Z?
I don't know.
You grown.
I
You
am grown. No, honestly, it was like after a few days, I was like, let me
After a few days.
But when he was like,
Nip it in the bud.
I know, like
She's a processor.
I'm
That's-
learning this.
What's there to process?
No, like trust me, like
how because she said
You almost got arrested.
because she said, I mean, it takes time. She's ghosting was her process.
She was trying to figure out if she was the Bonnie to his Clyde.
no.
Bonnie to the Clyde. Go ahead, finish. Go ahead.
Okay.
She,
Okay. Normally, I would probably, because I had like experience where like guys were just like, when you just ignore them or like probably like talk less, they're just like, just disappear and everything. That's like my norm. But when he kept on like bugging me and everything, and it's like, I should have realized that he's the type of person who could do that. I was like, okay, I really do need to like actually talk to him and say like, hey, I don't want to do this no more. So my thought process was like, at that time was not really great, but I had to like talk to my therapist, talk to like, my friends, and then also talk to God about it. It's like, okay, what do I really truly need to accomplish here? Because right now he's bugging me, and I'm like, I'm ignoring him, he's not going away. So I really took the time and like actually conjured up a paragraph and send it to him like, hey, I can't do this, my spirit's not letting me, like, it's not allowing me to do this, I can't do this. And when I said that, he still was bugging me.
So to her point, Matt, is that some guys still will not accept standing on business.
You know
So
what they
she
can
was
accept?
processing different ways
You know what they can accept?
what they can
The
accept.
black button.
And she said that she said that she's not a blocker, but maybe she'll get into the blockage.
If you stand on business, you get your message across, and they still bugging after that, BLOCK. All capitals.
BLOCK.
All capitals.
I'm learning. Like, if you see my block list, it's literally less than 20 people.
Well, make it 21.
Make it 21. All right, and that is from the Matt Kim, y'all. She said her block list is 20. He said make it 21.
And it can extend as much as it.
Ain't no limit.
No limit.
That's what he said, no limit, baby.
The $25.
All right. Yes, come on now. That's a great question. Come on in.
$5.
Yes.
We never
My Uber
established-
costs more than 25, I'm out of here.
We never established, I had two questions on the food and stuff.
Come on, she a foodie.
Okay, my first question was, we never established was the $25 the whole day per person or,
Collective.
yes.
That's a question I asked myself, because I was so bamboozled by it that I was like, I didn't even want to further ask that question, because it's like, after that, I'm like, oh, I'm not doing it.
Because remember, coincidentally, where they did go eat, the meals were $10.
No, it was under 10.
Under 10.
So my second
Because
question
the
is,
tax.
where in the world do you go where a menu is under $10?
I don't know.
And
My thing is this, like,
2 for 20.
my thing is that I'm a very simple person. Like, I don't mind going on like regular dates, like coffee dates, buffet dates. I like simple things, like and everything. But from time to time, I want to go on expensive dates, like here and there. Like I want to experience expensive dates, like because I look good, like I dress up good, and all that other stuff. So like, I need that expensive experience. However, I don't mind like if we on a budget and everything. I don't mind doing like a simple like whatever. But I'm not gonna. My budget ain't gonna be 20.
So that was at the movie.
at the drive-in, so the concession stand.
Okay, so it's the drive-in. I'm sorry, I'm old school. Cause I was sitting here trying to picture out a drive-through movie. I'm thinking.
The drive-in.
Yeah, but.
Drive-in.
Yeah, it's the drive-in, right? She's like, so it's one in Paramount. I know that, and it's
This scatter.
it's one like in off the 10, like the City of Industry.
You know what they got you?
I sent you the address. And they
I ain't
showed
from
the
here,
list.
y'all. I don't know what nothing is.
No, he's not from. He's still trying to explore LA. He's still exploring.
They all over.
Ooh, all right.
No. They open the rodeo sometimes.
Yes, the rodeo in Gardena. Matt,
What else goes?
how you doing?
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you for sharing, Crystal.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was my first time having to share because that I'm telling you, and that's what opens us up. Look, because we all have different perspectives up in here. You know what I mean? Matt,
Yes.
you and Brooks brothers, the brothers Brooks.
Proud.
Yes, it's about a good 10 of y'all. I don't even know.
Generations.
It's a lot, look, okay? And they all fine, y'all. I can say that because they're friends, because they all fine. You know. Listen, all of y'all. Because, and I only know that because people don't went on their Facebook pages and looked at all the, look, my mama like, who the Facebook? It is a thing. But Matt is the one that I don't know if he know this, but Matt is the one I call the hot mess one. That Matt is the hot mess. You know what I mean?
What did I do to deserve a hot mess?
Wait, break it down. My mama said I didn't say that. Okay, wait. Are you older than Evan?
Yes.
Okay, I was trying to figure that out. You're older than Evan, and people know that Evan. You remember Evan from the last panel. And listen, Shelly, y'all know Evan from the last panel.
Yeah.
Now, hold on, so we gotta get on.
I just wanted, you know, boom, everything.
Now, I call Matt the hot mess one, and my cousin back there can attest to this. So we all work together.
Whoa.
Like, wait up right here.
No, Matt, he was the hot mess one before, but then we all worked together at a retreat, right? And we was doing these activities because your girl, she be in these streets. She do couples retreat, singles retreat, any retreat y'all need, that's what your girl do. But this was a retreat that we were at. And I forgot what activity this was. And I want him to repeat this because I don't remember the exact quote. But we were talking about dating and relationships and dating other people. And Matt said something to the effect that
What did I say?
he dates multiple women, right? He dates multiple women. And again, Sade, correct me if I'm wrong. He dates multiple women. And then somebody was like, well, do you have sex with all of them? And Matt says, hell yeah! It was 15. It was 15. Yes. You remember it? It was a nice little campfire we was around and I said that. So then, wait, hold on, because it gets better. So then, Matt was trying to clarify, and we was trying to figure out, like, you know, because we were like, oh, because you don't have to have sex with all of them, you know what I'm saying? Matt says, well, how will I know if that's the one that I like and I ain't had sex with him yet?
This is true. This is
Okay, this is a true story, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
So, that's why Matt is the hot. All of them are great people, though. Like I'm telling you, I love the Brooks brothers as we have. But this is why Matt is the hot. And ain't nothing wrong with it. Look, y'all know I say no judgy because everybody be your authentic self. But it's still a great perspective because everybody not gonna say hell yeah like Matt did. You feel me? Right? Confirm or deny.
I neither confirm nor deny.
That's right.
This conversation was so long ago that I do not recall.
It was
what
in
my
May.
answer was.
It was in May 26,
October.
2024.
5 months. A lot didn't happen in my life in 5 months. I can't remember what happened around the
Did
campfire.
15 go to 20 or did 15 go to 10 in 5 months? I cannot confirm or
Zero.
deny.
15 went to zero.
What?
Yeah.
Now let's talk. Hold on, 'cause, we got questions. Then we're gonna talk about how 15 went to 0. Question from the audience.
Mr. Mac.
Yes, ma'am.
Is Mac or Mac? Mac. This was in Mr. Mac. I'm country. I'm from
Matt,
Georgia.
TT. But she like Mac better. It's fitting. It's fitting.
This fitting back. Yes.
Either way, go ahead.
Okay, I got you back on dating sex
Yeah.
because I've had some of them errors when I No, baby. My thing is, are you keen on protecting yourself?
Of course,
Okay,
no diseases.
okay.
Ever.
There you go. I'm just want to make sure, I just want to put it out
No,
there.
I'm thinking about the
Because in the
diseases.
world we live in today, as my age, I'm about to be 60, and you don't get what you got when we was coming up. I watch my niece, I watch my girls, and my girls are ages from 33 to 40, and I watch their moves. I tell people I don't like my children, I love them, but I'm an advocate of what I've learned. I bring in through energy, and we can't tell these people, I can't say tell or just say, you nasty. It's not old-fashioned anymore, because there are no old-fashioned remedies or rules of where we come from. It's good to have morals, you know. I lost my mom that raised me, my grandmother, at 17. I was on my own, but I still had morals because I listened. But when I got to be in my 20s and my 30s, let's see what you're working with.
I didn't know she had morals at all, y'all. I didn't know she had any of that at any point in her life. Because when I met her,
She didn't do a
when I met her, she didn't have
She
no
need to
morals.
do a panel
When I was born.
on being truthful with yourself. Because I've always been truthful about me and what I've done. I've never been ashamed of what I've done.
That's true.
Because
That's
it got me through life. Because I didn't have a mother to get me through life. I had to do what I saw and what I learned. So that
Land
being
the plane,
said,
Auntie,
I
land
have
the
6
plane.
brothers. I've lost 3 brothers.
Land the plane.
I've lost 3 brothers.
Yes.
2, I'm back my ground family to AIDS. 1, he just was stupid, you know, with his health. But my thing is this, just be careful.
Of course,
Stay careful.
of course.
And stop telling that lie you don't remember.
Do you remember? Do you remember?
You know you look
And
at
oh my
question.
gosh, Matt has the cutest daughter. And how old is?
11.
Oh my! And when I met her, she was.
That one time he wasn't safe.
Yes, but go ahead, because we got more questions. You
Yeah,
want
no,
to say something?
speaking on the whole safety thing, I'm actually gonna start my own condom line. So,
You make sure you get one.
yeah. I got you on the
Don't well, I'm gonna need my husband, make sure I get that
I got you.
information.
I got you. I'm gonna start my own condom line.
Talk about the one that's going to renew her vows in 2026. Now she got to leave.
I'm gonna have them salad.
I'm a disruptor industry for sure. But yeah, when it comes to women, I do believe that if a woman is not a virgin, then yes, you need to have sex with them before you get married.
Oh, I didn't see where this was going. I was like, what?
No, if you're not a virgin, you need to have sex with them before you get married. You know
You
what I
might
mean?
fall in, honey, you might fall in.
Yeah, you gotta know what's up. You know what I mean?
Okay, so will you date a virgin?
Absolutely.
And with the hopes of being her first?
They're not about hopes of being.
Oh, okay, let me hope not being.
Because that's her choice.
Wanting to be her first?
It'd be an honor for sure. But at the end of the day, like, I'm a very respectful man. You know what I mean? So I don't force any. You know, if a woman wants to have sex, right? You know, if she doesn't, I'm not gonna press the issue. Don't. Somebody else will.
Right.
You know, that's just what it is.
Somebody else, one of 15, one of 15.
No, for me, it's sex isn't everything though. It's I mean, it's funny that's what we started.
You losing me
this
now,
with.
brother, you losing me.
It's not though. In all seriousness, it's not. I've dated women who have told me they want to go the celibacy route, and because of the way I feel for them, I don't have a problem with that. You know, if I don't feel strongly for you and you tell me you're trying to go that route, it could be an issue. You know what I mean? It's like,
Y'all picked that up?
what am I waiting around for? Like, I ain't rocking with you like that. I gotta go find somebody else who's rocking it like that. So, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, whether they want to or don't want to, it's not a deal breaker one way or the other. Questions?
Yes, wait.
Go
Deep
ahead.
Go ahead, Crystal. Go on my panel. Go
So
ahead.
my question is more spiritually. So it's like, I was said,
You don't remember?
But I want to know, like, how does it
Those are
feel?
allegations.
I just want to know how it feels because when I have sex with like guys, and I'm not gonna tell you my body count and everything like that. You know,
That's a
it's
question
okay.
right
It's
there.
okay. But I just want to know, like, how is that process? Because when I have sex with a man, I feel like I'm losing myself, or I won't say losing myself. I feel like I'm losing a part of me because I'm giving something to them because it's like they're not my husband, they're not my boyfriend or whatever. I'm like, okay, like we have sex, like it's great, but I know for sure I'm losing something because I'm giving them something. And sometimes they don't usually give something to me. And it's not a give and take. It's more so I'm giving something to them. So, and that's mostly like for women, but I don't know how men feel about that because it's like.
That's very simple. At the end of the day, as a woman, you got to be in control of your situation and your emotions. You know, so it's like if you feel as if you're giving something to them, but you're not getting something in return, it's like it's almost like a situation where you're losing. You know, it's like you're compromising. You're giving up something you really don't want to give up.
Okay.
You know, because it's like if you're in a situation where you feel like the man has earned that, then you wouldn't feel like you're losing something when you give it up to him.
Okay.
You know?
But what about for you, for a man himself? Like, are you guys gaining from anything? Are you guys losing anything from having sex with another woman? Because that's multiple women at the same time. Because it's like, at the end of the day, we're still human. Like, yes, we are two different beings, but we're humans at the end of the day. Like, we are gaining and losing something when we, like, go into that type of thing. Like, we're having sex at the end of the day. Like, are we gaining anything or losing something? Because we're not. I'm sorry.
I'm not laughing at your question. I'm not laughing at your question. I'm laughing because I'm gonna give you a full, transparent, honest answer. The only time it feels like I'm losing something is when I'm in a situation where the chick ain't exactly the prettiest thing. You know, like I wouldn't be seen in public with her. Yet I did it. That's when I'm like, what did I do? And I'm gonna tell you right now.
It's no
I know
judgment.
y'all got questions. I know y'all got questions. Let me tell
This is why it's a matter of
you. Every
perspective.
man, let me tell you something. Every man has been with a woman sexually who he would not be seen with in public.
Okay. Mr. Clark.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah.
That's true,
D.
that's true.
Look at that. Auntie, you're not a man.
So that's the only time you can, as a man,
I know.
that's the only time as a man where you feel like, damn, you know, like, what am I doing? You know? But
Go
why
ahead,
did
D.
I do that? As soon as you done, you done? What did I do that for?
Because honestly, I feel like it's more like, as a woman, it's like, I feel like,
But
I'm
women
thinking
are
it's more-
emotional creatures.
yeah, that's what I'm
So
thinking.
it's
So
y'all
it's-
are, when y'all are having sex, y'all are thinking and leading with your emotions.
And it's different.
Whereas a man is just thinking and leading
With
with
their
his
dick.
feet.
Okay.
You know? and
Also, right, it's also too your reason for having sex. Everybody don't have the same reasons for having sex. You know, some people have meaningful sex, which it
Right.
sounds like it, and some people just have sex because it's great and the person is really doing it. I mean, smack it up to you, rub it down, oh, like you know what I mean? So again, it's just different meanings on why you feel a certain way, like you might feel differently. Alyssa, yes.
I was just gonna chime in on her, but she was speaking on, like, I get what you're saying, but a lot of people aren't gonna understand that deeper level of what you're saying.
Right.
A lot of people aren't spiritually,
Right.
and they don't really, if you're not spiritually in tune, they're not gonna have an idea of what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So, it's like,
And I'll be the first
and
one
a lot
to
of
chime in.
women, I feel like, sorry, but a lot of women, I feel like we mature more and we get our spiritual relationship a lot stronger than men. So we take that in deeper. Like a lot of men, you know, it's just not all men, but a lot of men, it takes them a while to get into that kind of viewpoint. of
Right.
things.
A lot of men, especially in today's day and age, I would say 7 out of 10 aren't thinking spiritually when they have sex.
I'll say 9 out of 10.
I'm being generous. I'm trying to give us some credit.
That's what I was speaking on.
Yeah, more times than not, when a guy is, about to put it in, he ain't no spiritual thought in that process whatsoever.
Even
But
before
women
they
do.
planning,
But women
ain't
do.
no spirituality going
What
on
women do.
with this.
Women are thinking about, their body being the temple and all that. The man just trying to be Aladdin, get into the, magic lamp. That's it. So,
Yes. I have questions from the audience. Any more?
Yeah.
Mom.
I'm going back to the 15. I'm sorry. That 15, was that 15 that was at the retreat time, or are you saying in that span? I'm sorry.
what you mean?
Said it.
What you saying?
At the same time.
Oh, I thought you meant at the retreat.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No. This was the discussion at the retreat.
Okay, I thought the 15 was.
No.
That's a
You
body
already-
count.
That's a body count.
Yes, that was the count.
That was, okay, at the time, I'm like,
Yes.
no, I'm like,
Mhm.
I'm thinking, I was like, yeah, I'm like, was it 15 too? What he
No,
said?
I'm good.
What he said? What he
It's
said?
an open space.
I know it's open.
You know, because I'm like,
Yeah.
15.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't a side. We were
I'm just
over
saying,
campfire and
60 and I haven't even had half of it.
Mom,
I'm just
you
saying,
was
you
like
said we
that
don't
was
judge you.
for 40, so
I'm
I'm just saying.
completely honest. Anytime a woman asks me my body count, I tell them.
They asked you
no.
a body count?
Yeah.
So, that was the question. What number was that? Because is that still a thing? I gotta be honest. I haven't heard. That was like middle school like
I didn't know.
not middle school
You
because
know
we
what?
wasn't having body count.
I
But I'm
think it's
saying
more
like
one-sided.
yeah, I'm like no. I meant like so long ago when the whole body count thing was a thing. Yeah, I was like,
It's
Oh,
one-sided.
wait, wait a minute.
I can't remember the last time I
I
asked someone that.
just
Right.
What she said?
doesn't matter. She said she doesn't remember the last time anybody asked her about a
Or I asked.
or you asked, or even think about it.
I got my third born,
Which is
Ariel, Minnie.
yes.
We was talking about this. It's been a couple of months ago, and I don't know if it was a South thing or what, because they're in Memphis.
Yeah.
But that became a topic, and my husband, he talks about body count. And this was like, since it's been years, because we've been married 18, but he brought that to my attention 2 years into our relationship.
That he cared about your body count?
No, hey, he brought up his.
Because I was gonna say if your husband cared about your body count. That's all I know they didn't ask back then about your body count.
Well, she told me,
You said why? You said why?
baby,
Why would she
she'll tell you, I got a testimony, but anyway,
Auntie Titi
she
loves
came,
me. Got a
he said,
story.
ask me, she says, Mama, if I ask you a serious question, she says, if a man asks me about my body count, is he asking me because he wanna know, or he wanna know to what extent is he, what count is he or what?
If a man asks you his body count, he's asking you because he wants to judge you.
That's what I told her. I said, he wants
I was
to,
gonna ask you that.
I said, yeah, he wants to say,
That's up.
okay, see, my husband voluntarily told me, he said, since you was a stripper, and you said you used to do this and you used to do that, what's your body count? I'm like, what the fuck you mean, what's a body count? Can you count the different people that you slept with? I said, well, let me go back down and think, my nigga.
That was a whole.
This what I tell you. Okay, this.
Everything he just asked you is judging on the question.
Right, 21. No. Because he was telling me his. At the
No,
same
I
time.
understand that.
Right,
But understand though,
right.
listen to the context from the questions he
Right.
asked you.
So I'm
Just
like,
because you were a stripper and you did this, and this, it's all
but he was
judgment.
wanting to know how far along was it in between my first husband and me. So,
So,
but and
okay.
him. So I'm like, okay, so what you saying, because they'll tell you I'm very blunt. I said, so what you saying, nigga, you think something wrong with my ass? He's like, no, because I need you to know something about me. I got 121 bodies.
Mhm.
So I said, okay. So your dick finna fall off. So, but the thing is, the body count, the body count thing is also be helpful. And
Yeah.
to me, it was demeaning, and I snapped. I'm ready to put these hands on, but I had to be schooled to learn that it was also something we had to.
You was
You know
mad
what?
at his
I'm
sexual
gonna tell you
21.
like this.
You was mad.
If he had just flipped the way he presented it
Mm-hmm.
and presented his body count first
Mm-hmm.
and then asked you about yours,
Mm-hmm.
your guard would have been totally down.
Right.
Because first, you know, he's coming like, look, this is a moment of transparency
Mhm.
between the two of us. I'm not asking you this in a judgmental way.
Right.
I'm asking you this because I want to be open and clear and understanding of where we're both at
Right.
when it comes to body count, if
Right.
that's something that matters. Me personally, I don't care what a woman's body count is.
Right.
You know, if it feels good, it feels good.
Right.
You know, but if I feel like I'm about to fall in it, that's different.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you already know.
Right.
And now you got your.
I ain't at that point, I ain't got to ask nothing.
So that's what I was gonna say. Hey, go ahead, Mom. Go ahead.
Do you think people really know they like that? Like he said, it was 120 or something like
No,
that.
I know one
I'm
twenty
just
here
saying.
book.
I know for a fact I don't know mine.
Right, I just what I'm saying. Do you think?
I didn't borrow mine.
But do you think that like everybody won't count how many or whatever?
Nah,
Or not
Or
only
do it
count.
matter? Like you
Be
said.
honest.
I know for a fact I don't know mine.
It don't matter.
You
We
know,
talked about this at Shop Talk the other day.
Uh-huh.
I just say it's
the
a lot.
only reason he knew his, he had started having sex late. You know, y'all not gonna say all men don't stay a virgin until they 17 or 18, but he was
I did.
till he was 18. But when he went into the military at 19, him and his boys started a body count, and he started from the first time he had sex and on through.
So again, I'm gonna say everybody has their own reasons
Right.
for everything.
Right.
Whether you're jotting it down because you're fresh and you're new and you want to see what's going on, or whether you're just having sex spiritually, emotionally, or whatever. It's all about reasons, and so that's why I don't like the whole generalization thing, because everybody want to put everything in the box. And again, it's alignment though, because I feel if you do see sex as a spiritual thing, you have to find somebody else that sees it just as you, and it has to be a discussion about that, because there's no real discussion during foreplay. I mean, when you tingle, and you're not gonna be like, wait, is it spiritual? Like, should we pray? It's like, really, like, what are you giving to me while I'm giving to you? We're not gonna do that, right? And then sex is a taboo thing too. Like, we need to stop, like, sex is sex. It's happening. It's gonna happen for whatever reason. And like you said, body count, whether you're gonna tell the truth, it's all about why you wanna know. Because I've had some male clients that say, look, I wanna know if she experienced or not. Cause that could be another angle too. Like, they said, I wanna know if they experienced.
Nah, wait.
Go ahead, sit down. Go ahead.
We don't want no woman that is so experienced that we gotta question where she got all that experience from.
Oh, okay, speak on it. Because on the flip side, I did have another client that said, he was like, where you learn that at?
Exactly. Nah.
Hold on, who you do that for? Who else got that right there? I don't even know.
I think that's also a matter of preference too, because the experience. Me personally, I prefer the experience.
Okay.
And
I got no experience for everybody.
He's Matt said, I'm going to teach you. Okay? He said, I'm going to teach you.
I don't need her to be. I got no experience.
I ain't never getting married.
Oh, okay.
Yes, but I definitely want to experience.
Okay, that's a good one.
I want to experience with sex only because I'm highly experienced with sex, and I look at it as an art form. I even wanted to do porn at one point, so I look at it as an art form. So I think it's like, it's a preference.
But if you're not trying to get married, then it don't matter if you get experience or not. But the experience, you have a great time.
It don't matter, even if it ain't that experience. Like for me, She don't even have oral sex.
I've heard that a lot too.
Is she 12?
She said she 12.
She do, but she don't know what she doing.
Okay, so no experience.
She's still learning.
You have to teach. I mean, everybody just don't jump in and know.
Yeah,
So
sure.
I have a question. When you guys sitting here talking about experience or a person's experience, when you first get with that person, like you said, you don't know the level of that person anyway.
They show you
Right.
quick.
They show you real quick.
They'll show you real quick.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm
Okay,
talking about.
but what I'm
Yeah,
saying
hold
is,
on.
but what I'm saying is, okay, if you saying you don't want somebody experience, I mean, if you said, like you said, you don't want somebody that experience.
No, I said I want experience.
He
But I'm
wants
saying-
experience.
I'm saying this is a matter of preference because, like I said, my kid's mom wasn't experienced, but I prefer experience. But it's just a matter of what you're willing to deal with at the end of the day. But
Let me
So I think, let me bring you real, go ahead. And then
let me chime in on why I don't want too much experience.
Mm-hmm.
Too much experience makes me believe, well, how many bodies you out here getting this experience with? And then on top of that, and this the next step is, you gotta think, every time you have sex with somebody, you having sex with everybody they had sex with, right? So it's like, hold on, you out here did this with 50, 11 people, like, what am I putting myself at risk of? So that's why I don't want too much experience.
Okay,
bro, it's just like no. But check this out though. But we have that experience though. It's the same thing with us though, because we might be done way more shit than they done did.
Oh, I know I've done more shit than
Exactly.
Oh,
And
so
everybody we done fucked.
I don't know what they is, though. I just speak for myself, I can't speak for them.
Right, how about that? How about that? Double standard.
But ain't no double standard.
Double standard.
That's not double standard.
I got no, you just
That ain't right.
That's not double standard. Look, hold on, wait.
Hold
If I make some sweet potato pie,
Okay,
and I
now
bring
you
that to
talking
Thanksgiving dinner,
language.
right? I know every ingredient I put in this pie. You bring some sweet potato pie to the Thanksgiving cookout, I don't know what the hell you put in it. It might taste good, but I don't know what you put up in it.
Okay.
I'm
You
not
see what I'm
getting
saying?
it.
But I don't get it.
It's not a double
I'm
standard.
not getting it.
So you saying your sweet potato pie might be better than mine?
No, what I'm saying is I can stand by my ingredients. What I'm saying is your pie might taste good, but it got a whole bunch of stuff in there that I don't rock with. But I wouldn't know it just because I'm eating it. Meaning the sex could be good in that moment, but I don't know what everything you've been through to get there. I don't know what you done caught on the way to get there. You know what I'm saying? All this experience and this and the other. I don't know what,
So hold on, Crystal, hold that. Yes, I'm gonna get you, but I don't want to forget my thought. So you saying that if a girl come up in there in the bedroom and she get, what's my name? She putting it on you, like you gonna think like where she get all this experience from?
You damn right.
Right? We not enjoying the ride. You not like you like hold on.
So if a
Let me put it
person
like
has
this.
a lot of experience,
Go ahead.
Go ahead,
if
mama.
a person has a lot of experience, you're to assume that she's been around a whole lot.
Okay, let me break it down like this again, because I can only speak from my personal experience. And my personal experience is a whole lot of experience. So if you start coming with some shit I ain't never seen before.
So he hold on, let me land the plane. He's self-projecting. That's what he's doing. He's self-projecting. So he's like, if I got all this experience,
And
because I know how I got the
I know
experience.
how I got this.
And if she got the experience the same way I got the experience.
I'm just saying,
It's
look,
self-projection.
I'm about to go ahead, I'm about to educate y'all on some things that y'all don't know about. See, I used to work at a sex shop, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like my job was to pop the pornos in for the people, little freaky ass guys.
I don't know. Wait, what happens?
Oh, he worked at the nudie shop.
You know.
I was at the nudie store.
That's TT Lovely.
Just back when we had DVDs and magazines and all that stuff.
Right.
Little room and then go in and do their thing.
You know what I'm talking about. You've been there before, huh?
Baby, I used to be a stripper. I used to work porn
So you
stores.
know what I'm talking about.
That's TT Lovely. We gotta go whole segment on TT
We
Lovely.
had the arcade, and it's like they come get a little card, they put the money on the card, they go back there and watch the little
I did
movies
not
and
know
all
all
that
this
stuff.
was
Oh, he they got a
operating.
little room with a girl in them thing doing her thing.
Come on.
This before the internet.
Wait,
Yeah,
before the internet.
And I've done it. I've seen it all.
Self-projecting.
Done and seen it all.
Self-projecting.
So if you come with some shit I ain't never seen before, I'm wondering where you got it from.
Yes.
So it doesn't necessarily mean that they've been around a lot of people, it's just that they.
His assumption.
Okay, like.
It's
you
levels.
said-
It's
I mean-
levels. I'm just saying there's levels.
Right, no, I'm just, okay, that's what I'm saying, so it's not the fact that you're saying because you got a lot of experience that you've been around. You can have a lot of experience and only been with one or two people.
Yeah, cause baby,
No,
when
I ain't
I
no
learned from
See?
They ain't no experience.
See? You know what? We gonna run it. It's about everybody's experience,
You know what?
y'all.
I'll take that back.
It's about everybody.
I'll take that
I was
back.
married
I recant my statement.
Recanting.
I recant
Hold
my
on, he
statement.
recanted.
Because if a woman had been with just me in her life,
She be
one
experienced.
person,
Right.
she'd be experienced as hell.
Right, so that's what I'm saying, if you've been with somebody for 30-something years, for
Me
30-something
for
years,
30
from the
years.
time you was
Shit,
16.
she teach the course.
Right, from the time you was 16,
Yeah.
so.
How old was you? 50? You 50 now?
I'm 60
You 60
now.
now? 50.
Yeah, so
She was with my dad since she
I'm
was 16,
serious.
50. That's why we landing in the plane right now, because she was with one person from 16 to 50, and she's saying that they was experienced. They're my parents, but that's not
But what
I'm
happened
saying
at
right
50?
now. Or maybe she not that. You know what?
What happened after 50?
I'm not gonna say that, because I don't know what she's saying. She can say that there was no experience. Let me not say, we grown, let me not
Let that baby
come on
speak.
back. Go ahead, Crystal, I'm sorry.
go ahead, sorry.
But okay, for me,
We're fixing the match here.
I would love to have that experience, man. One, not saying that I'm not experiencing myself because I know how to get down. But but it's just because
She wants to sit down with her.
I want to experience man because one, he can teach me something.
Yes.
Of course.
And I had experience with like, I have guys that are not great. And I'm not trying to teach you.
Yeah.
I'm
Look.
not
Yes.
trying to teach you at all. Like, that's not my role. Your role is just to make sure that we go.
Climb
Here's
it.
where we need to go. We need to go.
I don't, cause listen, at this point, like we're at the starting line. I'm trying to get it at the end goal. When we start at the starting line, that means we have to go. Cause I will call my next person. That's how I was before. Now I am not. I'm a born again. Right now.
Born again.
I'm just saying, cause like I think experience is just like I have my needs.
Yes.
I have my other freaky needs.
Yes.
So if you're not that freaky, then it's like
It's
I'm not.
And
Can I
listen,
say why it's more important for a man to be more experienced than a woman?
please, because we was gonna go ahead.
Let me break it down real quick, and it's so simple.
I love my men to chime in as well.
Because as men, we could bust a nut with anything. So easy. So easy. We could bust a nut. It don't matter for us. Like I said, I definitely have had experiences with women that I ain't proud of. I still busted my nut. Right? But when it comes to women, women don't get their nuts so easy.
No.
Right?
Right.
So as a man, you need that experience so you can make sure your woman gets her nut. If
Men.
your woman gets her nut, she'll do anything for you. But if she don't, she gonna
On
call
to
the
the
next.
next.
On to the next.
I second everything he said.
Second.
Do we have a third?
Mr. Clark, do we have a third? Yes, we got it in there, okay?
I
All right.
agree because there have been times where we have gone probably 5, 6 rounds, maybe probably plus more, and I still have not met it. And I'm like, okay, you need to go so I can go play with my toys.
Right.
Yeah, for the Mac cam real quick. Y'all heard that? Y'all heard that?
But it's true.
Maybe if the Mac cam was on someone other than that,
Fellas.
you would have a lady that had said that.
No, the audio's there. Fellas, make sure y'all find out where the clit is.
And she is something. to
In the
look
G
at.
spot.
Mac would be
The
proud
G
to have
spot
her in the-
and
Yes.
And I'm just,
It ain't hard.
I don't mind experience.
Hold on, let me get in the back cam. Y'all heard Mac say find the G spot, find the click. It is hard.
No, it's not.
If you're not experienced and if you don't know what you're doing and if you're not looking for it, it's hard.
It's not hard. Google.
Baby, you can Google it, but still some of them can't even touch
They
it.
can't reach it, can't
And
touch it.
Matt, listen
No,
to me.
there has been
Matt,
only one guy that has
Matt.
found it.
Just
Matt,
one.
hold up,
Wait, what she say? She said only one guy found it.
It ain't Area 51, alright?
Wait a minute.
Speaking of,
I'm not gonna tell you how many
Nobody
people,
counts.
but
Right,
I'm gonna say about 5%.
A
Yeah.
lot of
5%,
men
that's
don't
not good.
care.
to find it.
That is true. That's true too.
I didn't hear
That
it.
is yeah.
Y'all, can we get back to that?
Yes, we can get in. So she said a lot of men
Don't
don't
care to find it.
No, don't care to find it.
This is true.
And the thing, and that's where I think role play should come along, cause the
What you mean?
listen, I love role play. I love the touch, I like the tease, I like everything.
I like the story.
I like the build up, because when I get to the comments, it's gonna be something different. I love that. But it's like we don't role play, we just go straight into it. And it's like I don't
Role play or foreplay?
foreplay.
Oh, okay.
Role play and foreplay.
Oh, okay, okay.
Roleplay is different than foreplay.
But I'm saying, but like either way, we don't do that. Like there's no entertainment to get to the. We just go.
Yeah, but see,
And that
because
takes it back
Shelly
to
is
the
saying,
experience.
because that's not your man.
Yeah.
That's
Your
why.
man.
See, your men don't role play. Your men don't
Whoa,
foreplay.
whoa. That's not true.
Correct me, go ahead.
No,
Because
your men
I'm-
do. The
Yeah.
other men don't.
No.
Matt saying that's not true.
No.
Matt is saying that he ain't gotta be your man to role play or foreplay. though.
Not my woman.
Do you say he?
Roleplay and
What you say?
foreplay with.
He agreed.
Okay.
You don't have to be the role play or foreplay. You ain't gotta be that way.
Okay, but I think to Shelly's
But
question though.
that would go to
Well,
how
no.
that would go to how interested you are in them. Also.
I was gonna say, I think that's where Shelly's going with it too, is the interest.
Then that's boring. I'm sorry.
Oh, he said
No,
no.
because I ain't foreplay with no dub. Like,
Okay.
If you're not interested in me, then there's no
That's
point in
period.
having sex because it's gonna be boring at the end of the day.
No.
If you're
No, that's not what he
Look,
said.
he just
No.
likes sex. So,
Oh,
right.
like, that will have sex.
Yo,
Speak
I'm
up.
telling you right now, a man will role play with you simply because he's not genuinely feeling you like that, and the role will make him feel you like that.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
That's why I said.
He turns you into a completely different person
Because he don't.
just in order for him to get off.
That's the point of role play? Or,
It could be.
oh, you're saying if he's not interested.
If he's not interested in you, he can't get off by just doing you. He has to turn you into somebody else.
Wow.
Mentally.
I don't know.
Don't have sex with him.
That's
He's not gonna tell you that.
No, that's what
He's
I'm
not
saying.
gonna tell you that.
It's
Well, no,
It's a
okay.
mentality.
Hold on, this is why I'm
That's what I was
a
saying.
Here's my question for
Go
this
find
one.
your man.
My question, yeah, I
That's a
don't
good
know.
strong foot.
We got, oh, it's just
Yeah, because
Oh my
if
God.
you've never been with somebody else and had to put in your head you was with somebody else.
Of course.
All right, preach back.
I ain't role playing, no. Hold on, let me give y'all this story, or it didn't go as far as sex, but to your point, no, I'm not having sex with anyone and to turn them into somebody else. Unless, I mean, are we talking celebrities? That's different, because if I'm gonna turn my man into two, that's different.
Last week.
But no, the only thing that I've ever done, and this is, hey y'all, hold on, because this is transparent. I'm getting transparent here for a moment with my story. The only time I remember is when someone bought me lingerie, and I envisioned myself being in it with somebody else. But I didn't act on it. It wasn't like I put it on and was like, hey, Mr. Charlie. Don't play Mr. Charlie. Mr. Charlie. No, it's not.
You didn't act on it.
But I didn't act on it.
You
So
didn't act
I
on it
wasn't
verbally.
like, oh, let me put this on and pretend that you.
You didn't act on it verbally. Mentally, you did.
Right. Okay.
So you still
That's
act
what
on
we
it.
saying, you acting on it.
Right.
Right.
That's what we meant by that.
He talking about full on role play though.
No,
Like,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
think
make
he's
you
saying
the
full
one.
on. I'm saying like
Okay. I missed that part. I can say when I missed the
Because
part.
there's times, like I said,
Okay, so you said, okay,
look, men do it, women do it.
Okay.
Both, everybody does it.
Yeah.
Okay.
There are going to be times when you are having sex with a significant other or freaky link, sneaky link, whatever, and you are not thinking about the person you were with. You're thinking about the person you was with last week, last month, last year, whatever the case may be. You're not speaking on it.
Of course not, because
You are just replaying the visuals in your head
he ain't
while your
lying.
mouth is shut,
I'm not saying he
your
lying.
eyes are closed, you moaning and groaning, and trying so damn hard not to utter the
Say
other
that
name.
name.
That's what it is.
I've been there before.
Wow.
It's true. I can see where you're going with this. I thought you were talking about the physical. I thought you were talking about, hey girl, put this on, because you Sarah today. That's what I thought you were talking about. That's all I'm saying.
I'm giving you what
I know what
it
he's talking about.
is because that's
Sit.
another option.
Yeah.
Look, y'all gotta understand. Look, y'all gotta understand. Sometimes, and this goes both ways. Usually, it's more so the man towards the woman because of what the woman can provide for the man than the other way around. But a lot of times, people will have sex with you not because of how it feels, but what you can provide for them, right? And the sex ain't feeling good. So what do? They put themselves in another position, another spot. You know,
It's a
mentally.
mental thing.
It's a mental thing. I don't even want to do this, but because you about to pay my cell phone bill, I'm about to put it on you. Because you about to do this, I'm about to put it on you. It happens, right?
I call that obligation sex.
Hey, that's what it is. But what
Back in
I'm
the day, they
saying
used to call it
is, what I'm
sex.
saying is, there's a variety of different ways that it can happen. It can happen in the form of role play. So you turn this woman into a completely different person, so it's not the woman that you actually are dealing with. Or it can be, I ain't saying nothing, I ain't looking at nothing, I'm gonna put myself in this position with this woman who I actually do wanna be with right now and pretend this is that situation and give it to her.
I'm trying to know my audience like.
Let me give you a prime example.
Go ahead.
One of the
Because we're all feeling you. We don't need examples. We got examples in our head.
Hold on. Thank God this ain't my example.
Go ahead,
But there's an
what you
example
doing?
that a lot of people can relate to because they watch the show.
Okay.
One of the most popular shows of the past decade, Power.
Yes.
Right. Everybody watch
I
Power.
was like, you know.
Hey, shout out to Omar because everybody tell me I look like him all the time.
I can see that. I can see that.
Okay, so in season 1, Angela comes into the mix, right? He with Tasha, right?
About Angela.
He sees Angela at the club, right? But boom, what happens the next night or the next day?
Yes.
He having sex with Tasha. And what is he having flashbacks about? Angela.
And then that be, look, I watch a lot of TV, I watch Tubi, but I know what you're talking about, because then you'll see the sex scene at the end there,
And
and
he
you see the
getting
fact that he's like, ugh.
And she like, damn, you ain't
And
putting
she
on me
like,
like that in a minute.
I know what
She's
you're talking
like, thinking about you.
That's just sad.
Now, going back, she said that's just sad. Now, going back to since we thinking about movies, did y'all see Why Did I Get Married Part 2?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So with the Tyler Perry, this one Tyler Perry played a man. He was playing a man in this movie. When he knew that his wife, he couldn't confirm or deny that she was physically cheating, but he knew, he wrote it down. He was like, so on February 22nd, when you went out, you put on them lace panties. And she was like, he was like, yeah. And then a couple of weeks after that, you put on a different perfume and earrings that I ain't never seen you in. She was like, that was him. But it was because it wasn't confirmed that she was having an affair with the coworker, but it was because she was hanging out with the coworker a little more, and she had this fascination for the coworker. So that's his point. You could be thinking about somebody else when somebody right up under you.
Right up in you.
Right up in you. Right up on top of you.
That's what I understand.
Oh, yes. We understand. All right, what time? Look, we have been going, y'all. Anybody need a break? A potty break? A dinner break?
I ask, we don't usually ask this in front of men, but this is a new era and age. Give me guys' ages.
I'm 27.
How?
36.
27 and 36. Yes.
Damn, babies here.
Here's the babies.
Yes.
But
Your experience.
Right,
I
right.
get it.
I get it.
Oh, trust me.
But at the
I
same
agree.
time, as though you kind of said, it's like, damn, it sounds like you can't get the other girl and everything, or you heartbroken or something like that. It just sounds sad.
Well, look, Crystal,
But at the same
that's
time, listen, again, I get it and everything.
Yeah.
Like, it happens and stuff. But it's like, when I'm in the moment, like, probably, and I am thinking about somebody else, but at that moment, when I'm like, I'm doing my thing, I'm thinking about you, because it's all about you and everything. And I want you to do the same thing with me. But if you can't do that, then it's like, okay, I can't do nothing about it.
You'll never know.
You'll never know.
You'll never know.
You won't know
You'll
that
never
person.
know that person.
You ain't never gonna know what that man thinking about.
I don't want
And he ain't
to.
gonna tell you.
It's gonna be too, exactly. It'll be too complicated.
But that's both ways. You never know what you think about it. And at the same time, if a female is thinking about it, the female's not gonna tell that guy.
Right.
You're not gonna.
So-
Most of you are striving for the same thing.
Right, exactly.
Whether you get it from that person or mentally,
Right.
or whoever, you're striving for the same.
Right.
thing.
So the hope is that you two are into each other at that time. That's the hope. But the reality is you just never know. So you go kill yourself trying to figure it out. But the hope is that you hope so. That we here. You thinking about me and I'm thinking about you. Well, we in that thing. Y'all need a break. Y'all all right? Y'all need to go read up on some video. Shelly said, I don't care what we thinking about as long as I get mine right. Did I add that to you? That's not what you said. I don't care what I'm thinking about. I don't care what, as long as what you thinking about will bring me where I need to be. All right, y'all. Let's break. Let's go ahead and break, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and refill
But
my
Crystal,
drink.
baby, you keep your values good.
Yes.
It's gonna-
Yeah, let's say that.
It's gonna pay off, baby.
Again.
The only reason why I'm acting like this now, because I already did my little whole season.
You keep your values.
I'm just saying.
I wish I kept mine, girl.
Your what, man?
She had her whole phase.
Huh?
Her whole phase.
Oh, okay.
She said whole season, but my mama and my granny and my auntie, they call it whole phase.
Mine was
Wait,
like,
wait, I missed something about the whole face. What happened?
She said she already
I
had
already got
her
my whole season.
she
That's
had the
fine.
whole scene.
Baby, see, you say you're 27. Oh, by then I had hair, mine didn't get it.
Hold on, because we was in the shop, right, we was in the shop the other day, and he said, look, we gonna recite this. We was in the shop the other day, and look, this how black people do it, it's call and response. He said, I'm a honest hoe, and then what Brandon used to say? He said, I'm an honest hoe.
And all my hoes honest too.
That's how I was raised, y'all. That's how I was raised, just so y'all know.
And that's how I raised my
walk
hoe.
around and be like, I'm an honest hoe, and all my hoes was honest. I'm like, I'm an honest hoe, Granny, I'm an honest hoe.
And I raised my girl.
This is the next one, y'all. Now here I am, y'all. Y'all talking about I was raised by my grandparents, y'all. I'm an honest hoe, Granny. I wonder if it's okay.
Say what I told you, baby.
Sunshine, turn up the music, Sunshine. Let's take
The
just
same
about
grandma
5
told me
minutes,
that the
y'all.
angels was pissing on when it was raining.
She said, yes, my granny told us that the angels was pissing on us when it was raining. Oh,
That's why you can't go outside.
We gonna be back, y'all.